I feel bad for Kazuma. Another weirdo joins his party. And I gotta say, episode 3 of Konosuba, or God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. Why? Why? I want to talk about the very, towards the end of this episode. We have an emergency quest where a swarm of flying cabbages attacks the town. They're worth a lot of money if you can capture some of them and everything, and it's a cabbage harvest and everything, but you have all the adventurers having to fight the cabbages. You have Darkness getting the shit beaten out of her, a bunch of adventurers actually getting the shit beat out of them by cabbages. Flying cabbages. Oh my god. And to make matters worse, Darkness is a hardcore masochist, so when she was being a wall for other adventurers, since she has 0% accuracy, so she's basically a useless female knight that can only defend people with her body and everything, people were going, oh, she's a model knight, when she was defending these adventurers that had fallen and everything, and pieces of armor were flying off of her and everything, and she's just getting off to everyone thinking they're getting aroused by her body moving and everything, and she's getting off to it. And they're like, she's a model knight, we should be like her. And it's just like, oh my god, misunderstandings to the max. Now, moving back a little bit in this episode, we have Kazuma, who, he leveled up apparently, and he has some skill points, which he can put into skills to learn them and everything. Well, we kind of learn out in this world, you have to see the skill first, and then it gives you the option of putting points into it. Aqua had leveled up as well, and she put points into, which was like 5 points, into this pretty much useless skill. It was Nature's Beauty, and it's a party trick. It allows her to produce water, and since she's an Arc Priest, it allows her to produce pure water, but it cost a lot of points, and it was useless, so another horrible decision. Kazuma, he gets introduced to Chris, which is Darkness's friend. She's a thief, a female thief and everything, and she offers to demonstrate a lot of her thief skills for one drink. And she does, and I gotta say, Chris, this female knight, who's in my thumbnail for this video, I want her to appear more often. I like her character design, her voice acting, just superb. I love her. She's probably fighting with Aqua for best girl of the series for me. So tell me in the comments, does she make an appearance later on? I know she's not in the manga if I recall correctly. Yeah, just tell me if she does, because I need more Chris, okay? So she teaches Kazuma some of her, she shows off some skills, and when Kazuma pulls up his adventurer card, he has Lurk, Enemy Detection, Steal, Erase Presence, and he puts a couple points into all of them. And Steal, that allows him to swipe objects, where you can have, like, the more important stuff has a lower chance of success. So they have an adventure showdown where... Okay, Chris, she steals Kazuma's coin purse, where he keeps his money, and they have a showdown. If he can steal it back, it's his. If he can't, it's hers. And he demonstrates his skill, and she had picked up some rocks and everything, and because she had this dagger or something that was worth like 400,000 of their currency, just to lower the chance that he would steal that and everything. And lo and behold, he steals her panties. And when he demonstrates the skill again in front of Aqua and Megunin, he steals Megunin's panties. Of course. Kazuma has some serious bad luck. Jesus. I feel so bad for him. Lady Luck does not like him. Now, speaking of Megunin, how old is she actually? Because she got bothered when Kazuma called her a little girl. Is she older than them? She's a Crimson Demon, whatever. Is she about the same age as them? Or does she just not like being called a little child? Like, you have the child complex, I'm not a child! When you're like 10 or something. So leave that comment below. at least Kazuma did learn a skill. Well, a couple skills. He did manage to kill a couple of cabbage monsters with him, and from what I've read in the manga, it does come to some importance later on. It's useful in some regards. It's just, I'm wondering, if he uses the steel on a male, does that mean he's going to take his boxers? I feel bad for Kazuma. I know I've said this several times, but he has the worst luck. He has weirdos in his party, and I don't know. I quit after a while reading the manga because the jokes got stale and everything. If you've watched my previous 2 reviews, you know this. So, I don't know if we have other party members that eventually show up. If there are, tell me. I haven't seen any new party members potentially in the opening. It's probably not going to happen this season, maybe, but we got the main party so far. Just tell me in the comments, does a 4th or a 5th party member show up for Kazuma? You can even tell me their names. I'm really curious about that. Don't tell me what they do, because that's spoilers. I'll allow you to spoil a little, just not all of it, okay? So leave all those comments down below. I really appreciate it. This show is so ridiculous. An Arc Wizard who can use explosive magic once per day. You have an Arc Priest who has no other redeeming qualities. She can heal, but I don't think she has that skill yet. And then a Crusader whose only redeeming quality is being like a good defense or decoy, because she can't hit for shit. And Kazuma, who's the lowest rank, the lowest class, who's actually learned some skills that could be useful. Ugh. I sincerely hope things get better, and I'm hoping we actually get to the whole Demon Lord stuff, because it's gonna be funny to see how this band of misfits is gonna actually accomplish killing anything, or even Demon Lord army generals or whatever. I feel so bad for him. So yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Talk about the previous episodes or this episode. Don't talk about the next episode. Make sure to follow the links down in the description where you can go and add me on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out episode 3. Yes, there's a link to, as always, to all my anime down in the description below. Go check out episode 3 or 4. I know I'm an episode behind. Don't spoil it. Be sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe for more reviews, reactions, vlogs, talks, the usual. This is Adorx Nation here, my lovely community citizens and civilians. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Watch lots of anime. Read lots of manga. Bye-bye, guys. I'll see you guys in the next